from the stretch space. And this is a sequence to release tension and restore function and range of movement in the neck and shoulders. So if these areas of your body are tight and sticky for you, this would be a really great thing for you to do. Learn some tips and find out how to utilize these movements and stretches in your day-to-day movement practices. So finding a comfortable seat to get started. You can sit on the floor, sit on a chair, sit on the couch, and just take a moment here to ground yourself. Taking a couple deep breaths, feeling your sit bones grounding into the floor, feeling your spine floating up. Connecting your breath into your belly. And we're going to start to assess some movement of the neck. So just gently tipping your head side to side, bringing ear towards shoulder. And noticing how that feels, noticing if one side feels stickier than the other side. Moving nice and slowly, drawing some circles down and up, making a little U shape, just waking things up in there. Coming to center. Bringing your hands right below your collarbones, peeling that skin down as you tip your chin up to the ceiling, and release. Starting to open up the tissues in the front of the neck, which can get really tight and underworked when we spend a lot of time looking forward or down on a computer. So this is a great one to do if you spend a lot of time looking at a screen. And continuing into a bit of a spinal warm-up. So I like to do this with my feet planted on the floor, knees bent, trying to stay soft and relaxed in the hip flexors, bringing the hands behind the head, widening the elbows out to the side. Take a deep breath in as you lift up, shining your heart to the ceiling, and exhale, rounding forward, bring those elbows towards each other. And inhale to extend. And exhale to curl. Waking up the spine, opening the chest. Waking up the spine is a really good thing to do no matter what part of your body you're stretching. We always want to get the spine involved a little bit because that's going to help to integrate the movement. And maybe just pause there for a moment. Let your head be heavy, gently pulling your head down towards the floor and just breathing into the back of your ribs, breathing into the back of your neck, letting it go. And gently release the arms down and rolling up. Okay, going into a little deeper neck stretching here. So we'll bring ear to shoulder. I'm bringing my right ear to my right shoulder. And then just take the hand and gently allow the weight of that hand to allow that head to fall down. So I'm gently pulling without any force, feeling the tissues on the opposite side lengthen. Breathing into it. We can let that opposite shoulder make some circles. So feeling the full range of motion of that shoulder as it circles forward, up, back, and down. No need to force here. Working with the tissues of the neck. They're very sensitive, so we want to be nice and slow and gentle. Less is more. And then from here we can reach the arm forward. Really reach through the fingertips and stretch the elbow as you open out to the side. And coming back. And open out to the side. You might start to feel this all the way down the arm, even into the fingertips. And we can hold it out there. And then from there, I'm going to gently bring my nose down towards my armpit. Feel my head coming down a little further as I reach the arm out and back. And circles here. So keep the neck stretch while you move your arm forward on a diagonal, up and back. Imagine like you're swimming through water, moving with some resistance. Nice. And gently bring your head forward and slowly float it up. Ooh. Just take a moment there, notice how that feels. That can really unlock a lot of things in our neck and our head. Okay, other side. Bring the ear to shoulder, hand on the ear, and just gently let it fall. Slowly drawing those circles with the opposite shoulder, noticing if one side feels stickier than the other side. And if it does, that's totally okay. Maybe just spend a little bit more time on the sticky side. And we can go into our open book movement. So reaching forward, flexing the hand, opening the arm like you're opening a book, and back to center. And reaching and opening. This is going to start to open the tissues in the pecs, all the way down the arm into the fingers. This is a nice opener for the full fascial line of the front arm. And we can turn the head, nose down towards the armpit, gently pull forward, and we can draw those circles, reaching forward, up and back. Don't forget your fingers, really reaching energy out of those fingertips. Remembering to always work within your range. We never want to feel pain in any of these movements. So working slowly within your own range, and eventually over time you can build that range. Pausing there, take a breath. Maybe deepen that stretch a little bit. And bringing the head forward and floating up. Circle those shoulders a couple times. Let's clasp your hands behind your back and pull your arms down as you gaze up to the sky. And exhale, pull the arms down as your head comes down. And again, inhale, pull the arms down as the head floats up, opening the chest. And exhale, forward. And release, let that go. Okay, great. Gonna come on to one side. It's nice to use a pillow to support your head on this one. So coming onto your side, making a 90-degree shape with your knees. We want to try to keep our hips stacked in this movement. So we'll reach our arm forward and up, allowing your head to turn, opening the upper spine as we go into a nice twist, opening through the pecs. You're going to feel a deep stretch in the chest, maybe also down the arm here. And inhale, lift. Exhale, coming back. Again, reaching forward and up. Think about creating space in the shoulder joint. So I'm actively reaching my arm away and coming back. You can also do this with your hand on your head, using more of the elbow. So opening that elbow up and just rotate as far as it feels okay. This is going to be different for everybody. We're also going into a bit of a spinal twist here. So if you have any low back problems or spinal issues, just be mindful. Maybe you don't need to twist very far. Remember to breathe. Inhale to lift. Exhale to go into the stretch. Maybe hold it there for a moment. And come on back. Good. And we'll go to the other side. So setting up on your side, bending the knees, arms reaching out in front, and same thing. Reaching the arm forward, lift, and exhale as you go into the twist. And inhaling to lift up, exhaling on the way down. continue like so, remembering to create space in that shoulder joint, reaching through the fingers. And bending the elbow, lifting up, and rotating from the upper spine. Feeling a sense of calm in these stretches, enjoying the stretches, enjoying the movement. Nice. All right, we'll let that go. Moving into one more deep shoulder opener. So this one is good for the lats and the triceps, which is going to be really good for feeling up the full three-dimensionalness of your shoulder girdle. So I'm going to reach my arms forward into a child's pose. Take a moment there to breathe and just notice, how are the shoulders feeling? How's the spine feeling? So I'm going to walk my hands over to the left and breathe into the side stretch. When you're ready, you can bend your right arm and feel your fingertips coming to the top of the shoulder, and then bring it back down. And just do that a few times. So this is an active stretch. We're really moving through it. Starting to open up the triceps, open up the side body. If that feels okay and you want a little bit more, you can keep the hand there on the shoulder, grounding through your other hand. Take a deep breath in, exhale to twist. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, twist. Feeling that elbow grounding down into the floor. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And come on back, reaching those arms out. And walking back to center. Take a moment there. Notice if one side feels longer than the other side. And we'll go to the other side. So reaching the arms, feeling that nice side stretch. Breathing into the sides of your ribs. Now bending the left elbow and bringing the fingers up onto the top of the shoulder and back down. So with all stretches, noticing if one side feels stickier than the other. And if it does, that's totally okay. Just maybe spend a little bit more time on the sticky side to create more balance in your body. From there, we'll hold that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to twist up and away. And let it go. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And releasing that. Coming back to center, finding that child's pose again. And slowly rolling on up. And just take a moment. Notice how your shoulders are feeling. Notice how your neck's feeling. Any intuitive movement that you might feel like exploring now is a really great thing to do. Okay, we're going to finish with another little spinal flow to integrate some of that movement. So starting with your feet nice and wide, feeling your legs grounding down into the floor. We're going to bend our knees, grab onto opposite elbows, lifting up. And exhale, tipping over to one side. And inhale, lift. And exhale, tipping over to the other side. So flowing through this movement, we've just created a lot more space through the whole shoulder girdle. So this is going to help to integrate some of that. From here, we can bend our knees and round down to the center. And then roll up, bring the arms with you. Other side, bending over, rounding forward, rolling up. And just just finish with your arms reaching up to the sky and letting it go, shake it out. All right, good stuff. So there you go. There's a few really great stretches for your neck and shoulders. If you found any of this was useful, please subscribe. We've got more awesome videos coming your way, and share it with a friend. Good luck with your stretching practices at home, and please reach out if you have any questions.